Hey everyone, and welcome back, or welcome if you are new to my channel. My name is Hayley and I do lots of different lifestyle content on my channel. So I would love it if you would subscribe if you haven't already. And if this is your first video that you are seeing of mine, welcome. I am so happy to have you here. Today I am giving myself a Pinterest pantry of my dreams. So I have a very small pantry, and we keep mostly baking items and snacks for my daughter and myself as well. I will have everything that I used linked in the description box below. And yeah, I hope you guys get some inspiration, motivation in this video. It did take me some time to kind of plan out and see what works for myself, and especially because this is a smaller pantry, I really wanted to utilize the space that I had and not have, too much excess and leftover, and what really made sense for my family. The first thing that I do whenever I'm organizing any space, decluttering, is empty out the space. I make a giant mess and just go through everything that was in there so that nothing is hidden, and I can throw away anything that was expired or I didn't know that we had in there, and then just really kind of take inventory of what I have going on. So the next thing that I did was take all of the bins that I have slowly been collecting over the years and kind of see how I wanted to situate them in the pantry. And instead of basing things off of what snacks we already had in the pantry, I wanted to kind of create that organizational map beforehand, and then kind of fit the snacks into the bins as we went. Now, because this did take me some time to kind of plan out, I was able to, play around with this over the last couple of weeks and see what really worked. Of course, we have our specific snacks that we always go to, so I also wanted to find containers that would work for them, like Sydney's, apple sauces and mixed nuts and things. So you'll see things changed a bunch between, what I'm doing now in these clips versus with the end results as well, because I wanted to see what was functional, and I also wanted to make specific measurements and see if I could find better containers for items. So I also took the opportunity to fill up all of the baking items like powdered sugar, brown sugar, flour, make sure those are always stocked so that we can bake things whenever we want. And then you will also notice something about my Pinterest pantry that is probably not typical is I decided to not label these items. I had some labels on glass canisters that I ended up taking off. That reason is because I want to be flexible. We don't have these same exact items at all times, and I didn't want to put labels on things that was so generic, like nuts, chips, snacks, you know what I mean? And because it's such a small pantry, I felt like it was cluttering it a little bit more, and I just wanted everything to be clear, see-through for the most part. So that's why I chose that direction. In the end, I'm going to be sharing with you guys an entire pantry tour, and I will break down every single item that is in each different container and where I got them. These containers are from the Home Edit line. Obsessed, so obsessed. I'm so happy with these finds. I did meticulously go through and measure my pantry and just made sure, that I found the containers that would work perfectly, and man, am I happy that I did so. For the longest time, I did not prioritize, organization, or I would just you know, like half organized and half not. And I've just really kind of understood how I work and what makes me happy and what makes me feel free. And making me feel free is actually opening up my pantry and my cupboards and not having things fall out, and just that way things don't go to waste as well. So this really makes me tick and makes me happy. Starting on the top shelf, so I just have my adult beverages up here, wines, liquors, and things like that. I do have a sparkling juice back there that we never ended up using from Christmas. The cocktail shaker, of course, near the alcohol. I do have backup Nespresso pods. I keep those here, and then I keep a container of those next to my coffee machine as well. So on this second shelf, I have more of your staple, you know, baking goods and pantry items, if you will. So I have up top, I have some chia seeds and chocolate chips. Oh, I totally forgot to take the word chia off of that container. I should do that right now. So we have chia seeds that are mostly empty and chocolate chips that are mostly empty. I have to refill, but we definitely use these items a ton. I have pancake mix here. I have oats, brown sugar, and then behind there, this is flour. Then behind here, I have just granulated sugar. This is a random thing of like sugar-free candy or something that I got in the mail. I just popped that in there. Then I have powdered sugar in here, and then these are the little like M&M candies from Trader Joe's, and I just popped those back there. I got a pack of 6 of these containers from Walmart, and these are the Home Edit collection. Oh my word, I absolutely love them for this purpose, for mixed nuts and things like you don't need a huge container for. So it comes in a pack of 6. I have pecans, banana chips, and pistachios in the first 3. And then the next 3, I have granola. We love doing granola on yogurt. Sydney especially loves yogurt parfaits. I have hazelnuts, and these are the caramel coffee coated almonds from Trader Joe's. Those are actually delicious. I tried them for the first time the other day. Very coffee-like, FYI, but I enjoy them. Moving on to the third shelf, which is basically Sydney's snacks. So this I actually just got, and I'm obsessed with this basket because not only does it fit perfectly, but it pulls out. So it's very, very functional. In here I have a bunch of these Bobo's oat bites. We have strawberry stuffed, lemon poppy, and then peanut butter chocolate chip. And then I do have some fruit snacks in here. I tend to keep just a couple out of the way so Sydney's not only grabbing for these. So from Trader Joe's, these are the fruit leather buttons. She loves those, so I have a couple packages of these out here, and then a Bear fruit rolls. So these are just, you know, only fruit basically in those. And Sydney can actually reach this. I told her just don't pull down on it. But she can reach it very well, and I love this. It does come in a couple of different sizes too. And then down here, so I just have fruit cups. These are peaches and 100% juice. We have apple sauces. Sydney likes the Trader Joe's apple sauces. We have Go-Go squeezes. And then the next one, we are a big granola bar family in our house. So I have some Go Macro Kid bars. These ones are the chocolate chip cookie dough ones. Sydney really likes those. And we have That's It bars. And then Z bars galore. I do have some cereal bars from Trader Joe's, but those are in the backup area. Actually, I think I might have some, yeah, like Nutri-Grain ones in here. We just basically throw a bunch of miscellaneous granola bars for snacking. This basket could not fit any better. It is just meant for this corner. And my original thought for this would be like chips or popcorn bags, like the little ones, which I do have one lonely one in here, but these are basically just chips and crackers. We have some rice cakes. These are from Trader Joe's, the apple chips. Sydney enjoys those. They're nice and crunchy. And then I have the Siete grain-free tortilla chips. Sydney really enjoys these, the regular and the lime ones as well. And then this is the Bamba peanut corn snack dipped in chocolate. You can't even see. Anyway, I just figured this would be a nice little basket for the like chips and popcorns. Now this is the last shelf, and this has the Lesser Than Evil. It's no cheese, cheesy popcorn, delicious. I love it so much. I do have some tortilla chips. This is not necessarily something that is always in the pantry, but I made a buffalo chicken dip the other day and bought tortilla chips to go with those. So those will fit perfectly in here. We can do, you know, pretzels and other types of snacking items. And then these two containers, we have the Annie's, basically Cheez-Its, and the Trader Joe's Everything But the Bagel Seasoning crackers, which are delicious. We constantly have, you know, crackers and things like that in my house. So that's what is going to go in there. And then, of course, I have some essentially Cheerio cereal in there for Sydney. So yeah, that is all of our pantry items. I hope you guys enjoyed this. This seriously makes me so happy. You have no idea. And I love that it doesn't have any labels, so when we're changing and rotating things out, I'm not stuck. But everything does have a place. And if I have any leftovers or backups of items, those will be stored in the garage. So love it.